Oh gosh. He came up, I mean, I got a crazy look at that fella just coming up and opening his mouth. Pretty optimistic that today we're gonna figure them out. I've got a spectacular lineup and we're gonna go after them, y'all. Full send. Yep. I don't know why I just said full send. That's kind of gay, but yeah, you get the idea. Let's get after these guys. Full send. Been watching the Nelk boys. I'm gonna start with a shrimp lure. We haven't seen this guy in a while. I have been seeing them pop along the grass line ever so often, especially in the back lake. So before we get back there, we'll cast this guy a little bit. See what we can do with him. Water 69.5 degrees. It's a lot warmer than it was yesterday. There we go. Look at that. Nice trout. That's a good sized keeper right there off of the drop coming off of these drains. He's got some lice on him. Yeah, he's got lice from the bottom on that mud. Look at that. Nice little shrimp lure. Getting it done. All right, buddy. See you later. Welcome to the show. Setup that we're using right now to start with, a scent rod from Old 18 Outfitters, 7-foot light power. And we've got a Lew's bait caster. It's the Pro SP. Allows you to save on your line. We've got 20-pound braid, and then we have a 15-pound fluorocarbon leader. Good first catch. Nice to get it out of the way. Shake the cobwebs off, man. Yesterday was just a full-fledged skunk. We had our opportunity, but kind of squandered it by trying to horse that fella into the boat, and he just spit the hook on me. I know you're underneath me. I'm gonna let this go to the bottom and just kind of bounce it back. Didn't even feel him. He just picked it up and ran with it.
So it's gotta be the action then that they want to.
Oh yeah, he's pretty big. Oh, just came off. I really wanted to get a look at that guy to see if he was actually going to have any lice on him. My guess is he was bellying that mud down there, and I guarantee if we would have got a look at him, he would have had that lice, the sea lice on him. The little bitty, they look like dark brown spots of some sort. See if we can run that up again and get another one of these guys by slowly bouncing it off the bottom. current's coming at me too. It's incoming. And so with each little twitch, the pop of my tip of the rod kind of pulls it up, the current gets it, pushes it along, and it'll set back down. And that's all I'm doing, trying to imitate a shrimp down there, holding on for dear life, and then he kind of gets pushed along with the current. 5 feet, yes, right off this point. Seven feet, holy cow, this is deep. I mean, this is really deep. Six feet. Yeah, right off of that point is the deepest. We're in 3 feet right here. So what I'm going to do is turn the kayak around. Let's see if we can anchor. Oh gosh, got him. I knew it. This feels like a red. Yep. Buddy. Can always tell when you guys are gonna end up being a little juvenile red, because ain't no trout gonna pull like that. That right there, just fishing the deep holes in the marsh, the main bayou. Nice. Go, let it go, buddy. There we are. Look at that pasty blue tail. Well, I knew I had marked one on the hummingbird. I don't know if that was it, but I was thinking to myself too that when we have these cold fronts that blow through and it cools things down after it's been warm for a period of a week, maybe a week and a half, and then next thing you know, we get some of that northern stuff to come down and shake things up a bit. I'm thinking that the fish have to get acclimated back to like warm water. So what happens is, well, they're acclimated to the warm water, and then the front comes through, so they push to maybe some of these deeper holes. I mean, it would explain why we're not finding them readily the way we were in the shallow stuff. Well, we have fast moving water, we have very high winds, and so what I'm going to do is use one of the thicker jig heads that I got right there. That'll allow me to get down, plus it'll allow me to cast into the wind, and then it'll allow my line to be a little bit have a lot more tension. Instead of the wind blowing on a very long cast, there's going to be a huge bow in my line. This right here is going to allow it to have less of a bow, get down deeper, plus cut through the wind. That's the best explanation that I can give as far as determining the jig head size or whatever weight that you're going to want to use. One isn't better than the other, it just depends on the situation. Get this guy tied on and we'll get back to business. What I've went to is, that's a 1/8 ounce swim hook, so it's kind of like right there a weedless, almost a weedless paddle tail to an open jig head, and we'll still use a paddle tail, but this is 3/8 of an ounce, so significantly heavier. we are. Nice and ready to go. Little 4-inch paddle tail right there. Should be able to get down there pretty deep without worrying about that current keeping my lure up there at the top. We should be able to swim it far down. We don't have to retrieve it fast. And just like that, it's down there in a strike zone where we're able to get that bite. Y'all know what? This is what I want to do. I want a little bit more backbone since I'm using a heavier weight. We'll get a little bit more of a stiffer rod. That's an ultralight. I have no business casting a 3/8 ounce jig head and then plastic to boot with an ultralight. I think we would be better suited with this one right here. I just really want every advantage to being able to drive that hook home, and the heavier lure needs to go on the heavier rod. This is the light powered versus the ultralight back there. Got him. Oh gosh. Ah, baby. Keep it red. Oh my gosh. We left one back lake to come to the other, and we got 2 keepers right off the bat, one after another. I am happy for this guy. Look at that. Gorgeous keeper redfish right there, y'all. And he's got a heart. Check that out. There we go. Now you can go. Oh, man. I am super happy that we decided to change it up and come out here. Okay, I'm gonna swap setups. I mean, this works, obviously. We caught the one fish, but I really want to be able to cast into the grass and beyond it, so we're gonna go back to this guy. We gotta clip this jig head off and this particular paddle tail and that color pattern off. Let's hurry up and load up the weedless variety. Oh, I heard him. I heard you. He's back in there somewhere. I can't see it, but I heard it. Oh, there goes one right there. Kill the motor. He did not want it. He seriously did not. He did not want it. Oh gosh. He came up. I mean, I got a crazy look at that fella just coming up and opening his mouth. I was like, please just bite it. Oh my gosh, this is a massive dude. We're just gonna have to hold on for the ride. This guy is big. Holy cow. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at this guy. He is massive. Holy cow. Okay, he's gonna take me into the grass and I don't want to go over there. All right, buddy. Wow. Yeah, this is a big fella. It's just going in circles. Oh, yes. Boy, I am super happy that I decided to come back over here. Holy moly, man. Wow. You're gonna need the fish grip for this fella. Oh. Look at that. Oh, wow. Gorgeous redfish. Oh my gosh, and what a difference a lure makes. So happy that I switched it up to this paddle tail right here. So one of the big differences from the other lake is a 4-degree temperature change. It was 70, I forgot what it was. I mean, I can't even think straight right now. Let's get this guy released. Oh my gosh, this paddle tail is just, it's amazing. Oh, we'll see you later, buddy. Wow, just a crazy fight right there. Big old brute redfish. Tap him on the belly and he'll be ready to go. See you later, dude.
Try to figure it out alone.